brings up the warm air from the south. The last couple days I've been working out here. It's actually been quite nice. It was a warm day 2 days ago, but we had a little bit of a north breeze, and that really kept me cooled down. You can see I'm not even wearing a t-shirt under my ventilated jacket. Canadians don't handle the heat very well. We're just accustomed to cooler temperatures. It's the same everywhere in the world. However, enough about the weather report. The last couple of days, what I've been doing here in general is I've been going through my apiary, and if anything has not grown to into 2 boxes, some are close, some are not anywhere near, by now, then I just count them as not productive for one reason or another. Maybe, you know, a more experienced and knowledgeable beekeeper would know why. It can do something about that, perhaps. I don't know. But I need to just cycle those out. And what I've done here is you can see all these boxes. There's 20, well, there's 10 boxes, but they're double 5s, so there's 20 colonies. So I've moved my queens out. We've got, you know, let's see here, weatherman thing again. A couple here, over here, a couple, you know, there's 4 on each of these pallets. So we got here, and we've got, let's see, go up, over this way, something like this. I can't do it. There we go. Another one there. So anyway, so these are what I call my my brood factories. So they're going to sit there and happily lay all summer. Well, all summer means about the next 6 weeks now. And so what I can do is with my queen production is I can use those for brood producers for splits. So I can produce queens, mated queens, then take brood from these and make splits that hopefully will winter well. That job is done. I've spent the last couple days doing that. It's time consuming because I need to go through 20 colonies and find the queen. Fortunately, again, they're singles, so you're only looking at 10 frames, and generally not super strong, but some of them are kind of strong colonies even at that. Today's job is pallet consolidation, a hive consolidation on pallets. During the spring and the fall, this is my only yard. I run this yard so that it's convenient for me. It's practically my backyard. And but there's too many bees here for summer, so I have a couple more yards. So I'll split these up and take a number of them to one yard, take a number to another yard. And looks like I'm going to take about 64. 32 is a good size yard for me. The number just works. So what I need to do is, you'll see a number of these pallets have one double and one single. So, okay, the singles, as I just mentioned, they have no queen. So I've taken the queens out of there, and what I'll be doing is my little mating yard right there is, as those queens mate, then I'll be ditching them into these singles, and then, you know, hopefully they'll grow up. But they're not going to go to out yards. They're going to stay here so I can monitor them, you know, tend to them as they need. So what I want to do is I want to get pallets that have 2 doubles, not double single the whole time. This is going to take a lot of lifting. Fortunately, those second boxes are brood chambers. They're not honey boxes, so they're not going to weigh 60 pounds. But they're still going to weigh 40 pounds. They're going to weigh about as much as a full medium honey super, just for context. The apiary is a disaster again. Every time I work in here, equipment gets strewn about, and so then sometimes on a cool day and I'm just looking for something to do, then I just clean up. So things get busy enough that I don't often just look for something to do. And so that is today's job. And I apologize for the wind noise. I'm sure there's going to be plenty. I'm trying new mic positions. I'm going to have to put my veil up at some point, so I'll try a new mic position. The veil seems to rub on the mic, and if I put it on the outside of the veil, the bees attack it, and then all you hear is a very loud buzzing noise. Let's check out the builders next. I'll show you what's going on in there. Today is the day to transfer my started cells in from the queenless starter into one of my finishers. I can't remember which one. I'll have to check which one has a frame. So as you may not know from, if you haven't watched the other videos, this is a queenless starter. The cells sit in here for, people do 24 hours, some do 48. In my opinion, unless I'm really hot on reusing this starter, I don't worry about that because they can build the cells out. They do a really great job of that. But I'll move them over to the finisher now, and I don't know if they're going to take exception to me or not. I usually don't even wear a veil at this, but with this wind, the bees are unpredictable. Let's pull this up. Wow, that wind is just getting stronger all the time. So that's a syrup feeder there, and this is my grafting frame. I'm just going to check the other one here and find a place to put that, which I think is this one, but I want to show you this one too. Mostly because I want to show off. Everything's got to be weighted down in this wind. Alright. Oh. I made these grafting frames the other day. I kind of threw them together, but I really like them. Now I have to hang on to it so the wind doesn't blow it on me. I'm not thrilled with the amount of jelly I see left in the cups. There's a little bit of comb being built there. The comb building, I'm finding that's not a huge problem because the cells are actually pretty strong. You can grab that comb and rip it off of those cells pretty easily. It's gone down the hole without damaging the cell. Oh, you still have to be careful, but okay. Give you a quick look at this. So this is 30, and I have two misses here. Might be three. This one looks kind of stubby, but they're not overwhelmed with jelly in there. So this is almost ready to go to the incubator. I think that might be ready to go to the incubator now. Get that comb out of there. Okay, so that was just show and tell. That's not what I was doing today. What I'm doing today is this one. Take this feeder's upside down because it's empty. Okay. I have my calendar of what I'm supposed to do, but I didn't consult it before I come out. So what I've got here is just a placeholder. I've got just a placeholder of foundation. And we'll set that out on there. And then so this finisher is where that graft frame needs to go. Checking these frames. I don't want to restrict the queen from laying. I want her to build these hives nice and strong. And I'll be honest, this one doesn't look that strong. there's less pressure on the builder, on the finisher, the longer I leave the frame in the starter. The starter is very strong, very, very strong. It's queenless. They've got a lot of impulses going for them for building cells and feeding queens. Let's see if I can get this out of here now. So this one, I looked the other day. See, they're starting to confound this with comb too. Chunk of it there. Oh, blowing the bees away. I don't really want to brush that off, but I checked yesterday, and this one I'm kind of proud of. This is 29 out of 30. This one right on the end at the bottom here didn't take. So I'm going to put that right in here. I don't run foundation in here, partly because it's only a 6-framer. So my feeder is empty, so I need to fill that. Sorry, you've got a poor vantage point right there for this back one. One of my less than elegant components of my queen rearing system is lifting a 5-gallon pail of syrup way up here. It's not that bad. Filling the first one's a bit heavy. And I'll cover this up. And now they're going to sit in there for the duration. And I'll check that calendar. And this one might be due to go into the incubator soon. I think it's today, to be honest. And this one, I'll just put my placeholder in here. They're so strong, and they've got a, it doesn't even go down, it just sits on the bees. And they've got all this syrup to work on. So they build comb. Alright, make sure we put a lid on it, or a brick on the lid. Okay, so that's the builder progress today. I'm going to wear my gloves for this because some of them, the polystyrene ones, I kind of have to reach in the entrance to grab them. And that's where the guard bees work. And they don't care for that kind of nonsense. Got a number of pairs of gloves that I wear, and sometimes I pick up one that I haven't worn in a while, and they're just crusty. It's like trying to pull a cardboard box on your hand. Alright, we'll have to figure this out. So what I want to do is get this double back over here. I'll put this box here. And I'll put the single on there. A little tug and see if I can lift it. Okay, that's not so bad. Put that single there. Put the top of this double here. And put the bottom of the double over here. There might be a little scrap in here, but all for the greater good, right? One thing it might benefit is I'm going to be universally swapping strong for a week, so if there's any foragers oriented to their hive, it'll help boost the weak ones a little bit. But again, these are all queenless. They're all queenless, so they're gonna get mated queens when I have such. So that's what I want to do a bunch more times. I'm tired already. This one's on the wrong side, so I'll have to, I want the doubles here, so I'll take this one off. Boy, that went into something else. Then I'll take this double. And hopefully, oi, I'm sure they don't like that. This side. It's not my favorite game, to be honest. Not my favorite game at all. Some of you are probably thinking, oh, use your fancy hive lifting tool. Well, that wouldn't work. That would be way too clumsy and slow. It'd piss off the bees even more. Okay, so I don't know how many more times I gotta do that. Probably about 30, I don't know. But kind of boring stuff. But that's what's going on in the apiary today. Big wind. Keeping me cool though, that's nice. Queen production's going well. We're in the middle of mating, so I don't really